Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5:30.
We begin tonight with breaking news. The NDSU Bison football team will have to play without starting quarterback Carson Wentz. Good evening and thank you for joining us. Wentz will miss 6 to 8 weeks because of a broken bone in his throwing wrist. Head football coach Chris Kleiman made the announcement today. Valley News Live sports director Beth Houle has the details.
That's right. Carson Wentz officially out as the Bison starting quarterback after sustaining an injury early in the loss on Saturday to South Dakota. Head coach Chris Kleiman talking today with the media, saying that he first heard about it on Sunday when they believed it was a sprain, but on Monday they learned it would require surgery.
I think more of him as a person than I do the football team, and that's I think that's probably human nature from a coaching standpoint, is just what he's meant to me, what he's meant to our program. Of gosh, my heart just breaks for the kid.
The recovery time on this surgery is typically about 6 to 8 weeks, we're told. We'll know more, of course, though, after Carson has surgery on Wednesday, and we have the opportunity to talk to him on Thursday. As for now, though, it's Easton Stick's show. The redshirt freshman out of Omaha has yet to throw a pass this season, but we look for him as the starter against Indiana State on Saturday. We'll have plenty more in sports, but for now, with the Bison, Beth Houle.
All right, thank you, Beth. And continue to stick with Valley News Live and valleynewslive.com for updates on this story. We have new information tonight in a Moorhead murder case. A teenager is being tried as an adult, facing a first-degree premeditated murder charge. The prosecuting attorney says it's the only crime severe enough to force a 16-year-old to be in adult court. The accused killer appeared in court for the first time today after allegedly beating a 55-year-old man to death in a Moorhead trailer home, saying that he killed him because he was being molested by the man for years. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson was in court today and joins us live with the details. Nicole?
Walking into the courtroom, you could tell the 16-year-old Zachary St. Clair was clearly distraught, looking down and speaking very quietly. He could face life in prison if the grand jury finds him guilty of premeditated murder. Court documents say St. Clair and his mom went to the police department voluntarily for an interview with detectives. That's when St. Clair admitted to punching and kicking 55-year-old Bradley Carrington in the head on Saturday night. Court documents go on to say the two were drinking in this trailer home where Carrington was staying. St. Clair claims Carrington had been raping him for at least 3 years. He confessed to investigators that he thought and planned out the idea of killing Carrington in the past. But over the weekend is when St. Clair saw an opportunity. The prosecution wanted a $1 million bond, saying the crime was extremely violent. However, the defense asked for less since he's only 16 and lives at home with his mom. The judge set bail at $750,000. Family members at the court hearing left in tears, and police are still looking for more pieces to the puzzle. Andrea?
All right, thank you, Nicole. Moorhead police are still looking for one more man they believe is connected to the Moorhead murder. If you see 20-year-old Anthony Rodriguez, call police. They say not to approach him. Last night in Moorhead, police found the car they believe Rodriguez was driving, thanks to people calling in tips. It's been a beautiful day, and we're hoping it stays that way for our evening plans. Here's Hutch with a look at tonight's forecast. Hutch?
Thanks so much, Andrea. We still have temperatures kissing that 70-degree mark here in the FM area. Some 50s up in northwest Minnesota. And the radar does show that we have some rain showers moving through north-central portions of North Dakota near Minot. That will be heading in our general direction for our northern counties. But right here in the FM area, we have a few clouds trying to drift in. We have southeast winds that could be gusty at times, but temperatures will be in the 60s almost all evening, dropping into the 50s near bedtime. I'll have details on some more significant rain in our forecast. It looks like it could be heavy for some. Details in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Hutch.
You bet.
It's turning into a very busy week for Grand Forks police. They're still hunting for suspects in the weekend armed robbery of a restaurant. And early this morning, Kmart was burglarized. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson has the latest on these cases and how you can help.
An alarm inside this Grand Forks Kmart on South Washington Street was activated at 3:17 a.m. Police arrived on the scene, but the suspect in this case was already gone.
And as they were clearing the building, once a key holder arrived, it was determined that someone had, in fact, burglarized the building and stolen numerous items.
It still hasn't been determined how the burglar gained entry to the store. Lieutenant Mackey says there were no signs of a forced entry. Mackey says low-quality surveillance video inside the store never shows the suspect's face. It was always shadowed by a hoodie.
They're still working with Kmart to establish exactly what was stolen, but certainly it was indicated that some electronics and jewelry were stolen.
Meanwhile, the investigation of an armed robbery Saturday night at Qdoba restaurant on 32nd Avenue continues. Investigator Bill Wyatt says they're working a couple of leads, but also in this case, they don't have a clear surveillance photo of the suspects, who are described as African American with ski masks over their faces. In Grand Forks, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
If you have any information about either of these cases, you're asked to call Grand Forks Police directly at 701-787-8000. The North Dakota U.S. Attorney announced today that a deadly officer-involved shooting in Fort Totten was justified. Joseph Charbonneau was shot and killed by Bureau of Indian Affairs officer Terry Morgan in June. The investigation finds while officers were executing a search warrant for someone else, Charbonneau was found under a blanket with a loaded gun. Officers say Charbonneau also had a blowtorch during a short standoff. After refusing to drop his weapons, Charbonneau was shot by Officer Morgan. The final investigation says because Charbonneau posed a threat to officers and another person in the home, the use of deadly force was appropriate. Creativity, caregiving, and philanthropy are the first things to go when you get too caught up in everyday life. Those thoughts today from best-selling author and columnist Kelly Corrigan. She spoke to a crowd of more than 750 women at the United Way's Women's Leadership Luncheon. That's the biggest crowd ever for this event. Corrigan says too often women in particular get caught up in 1,000 five-minute activities. Then, she says, doing something meaningful like volunteering falls by the wayside. All proceeds from today's luncheon will be donated to the United Way to support children. Food, water, shelter. Those aren't just things we need to survive, but for bugs too. And right now, many are trying to get inside our homes. Asian lady beetles, box elder bugs, and crickets are just some of the insects trying to find a way into our houses. Experts say the key is preventing them from coming in by spraying certified outdoor insecticide around your home and in garages.
Sealing up cracks and crevices in the windows and doors and foundation, and that way you don't have to deal with them on the inside at all. And we don't recommend insecticides on the inside. You know, just use your vacuum or a dustpan and a brush.
Some bugs, like fruit flies, get into the house through plants or from food in the garden. You can keep those bugs away by not leaving rotting food out for them to feed on. Handing over the keys to a teenager can be scary, and to help parents and teenagers prepare for this change, the Fargo Police Department and AAA are teaming up. Tonight, they're holding a Dare to Prepare presentation at the downtown Fargo Public Library. For 90 minutes, parents and teens can learn about how to be safe on the road. The class is free and starts at 7 p.m.